There are a few things that you cannot change, deep divers, and one of them is the family that you were born into. Your mom, your dad, your drunk uncle, your auntie, your cousins. You can't change that. And you are either going to get on with them, like so good, it's going to be like amazing, or they are going to completely get on your nerves every single day. And if they are driving you crazy right now, don't worry about it. You've come to the right place. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. In the secret garden. We're just, breathing in that grass, prana, baby. We got the beautiful birds up there. And they are one happy family. Are you in a situation right now where you're not getting on with your family? Are you in a situation right now where you're not getting along with certain friends and you feel you've got no one to turn to? Well, deep divers, alas, I'm sending you tons of comfort. Take that, take that, take that. How, deep divers, to get rid of friends and family no longer serving you. Someone wrote to me, they're like, Ralph, I watch your videos all the time and I have dreams of my own, but I'm young, Ralph, and my family don't get it. They want me to live a normal life in the Matrix, and ain't nobody got time for that, Ralph, especially when we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? They're like, Ralph, they have already planned out my life without asking me. And I have dreams of my own. I want to start my own business. I want to start helping people become their greatest versions. I want to start doing something big, but they're like, just get a regular job in a bank, okay, and settle and be happy, because your crazy plans just aren't gonna work. Now, deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, how I got rid of friends and family no longer serving me. Now, I gotta put it out there, deep divers, I love my mom. Oh, she is one of my mentors, right? And she was so supportive. When I was in my back garden saying, peace, infinite waters, she was like, yeah, you go, Ralph. But even as close as we are, growing up, it wasn't all peaches and cream. And in every household, there are disputes, disagreements. And sometimes we can work around them and sometimes we can't. A lot of people are in terrible situations at home. Home should be a sanctuary. But for many people, it has become a prison. And their parents are the guards. They've thrown away the key. And a lot of people aren't happy where they are. They aren't happy dealing with certain family members, certain friends. And I've been there, deep divers. And what did I do? My mom always wanted me just to be happy, but she always wanted me to be practical, okay? Get a regular job, just fit into society. And I'm like, Mom, have you heard about the Matrix? Realize this, deep divers. Family, most of the time, wish you well. And when they're talking, it's because they really do care. But sometimes, deep divers, they don't understand and understand or overstand who you really are. Because they just remember you when you were like a baby and they were feeding you. And you didn't know much, but now you know a whole lot more about this society. And you're like, no, I'm not going to be another automaton in this matrix. I'm going to break away and be free and live the life I've always dreamed of. And they're like, huh? Don't you know that you have to do what everybody else is doing? You have to get a regular job, and you're like, oh. And they're mad right now because you can't hear them and they can't hear you. And what can make it worse, deep divers, is when we turn to our friends and they don't get us either. And it seems like nobody gets us, and there is nobody to turn to, not even the cat down the road. Uh-oh. You're on your own. And you feel stuck. You're in a glass house right now. Deep divers, what did I do? I started to realize this, that I had to stand up for what I truly believed in, even if it meant I was on my own. I'm by myself right now in nature, deep divers, but I'm actually not, because I've got birds up there. I've got squirrels all over the place. I'm actually with a lot of great company. So don't be afraid to walk alone, because the universe reveals its secrets to those who have the guts to walk alone and follow their own hearts. It happened to me along my journey. I had a lot of family members saying, Ralph, what are you doing this YouTube thing for? Like, aren't you going to get a regular job? And that kind of hurt my feelings, deep divers, because I put my heart and soul into this. And then I started to realize, oh, I get it. It's what we call the generation gap. Your parents are from a different generation than you. And in every generation, there is new information. And with new information brings a new way of seeing the world. Right now on the planet, there are people who make a living just uploading videos to YouTube. I'm one of them. There are people who make a living just unwrapping children's presents. Okay? It's a whole new world right now, and you can do anything. You can become anything you truly want in this new world. But if you are around certain people who can't see that, it's because they're stuck in the old world. And you have to have compassion. You have to know who you are. You have to know your needs. You have to honor your needs and realize many times you will have friends and family who want a different life for you. But this is the test. They are there to test you to see if you are who you say you are and to see how bad you really want it. I always knew I came here to inspire millions of people, right? And nobody could tell me otherwise. To get rid of friends and family no longer serving you, deep divers, oh baby, realize this: small minds cannot comprehend the infinite. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. Small minds cannot comprehend the infinite. I know, deep divers, I came here to be free. And I know this because my pineal gland is fully active. My third eye is fully opened. And I can see through this matrix so easy. It's all an illusion. And you might have a friend who doesn't agree with that, or even a family member. And that's what it was like for me. And I started to say, oh, I get it. people can only understand and understand your journey based on their own level of consciousness. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. People can only understand and understand your journey based on their level of consciousness or awareness. So don't take it personal. If your family don't support you, if you have friends who don't support you, it's not personal. It just means that they're not vibrating at the same frequency as you. And you now have to surround yourself with people who believe in your dream. You have to find your support network. Deep divers, how to get rid of friends and family no longer serving you. I always say this, deep divers. If you're not helping my mental health, you're not good for me. If you are not helping my mental health improve, you're not good for me. If you're not motivating me, if you're not helping me evolve to the next level of greatness, if you're not praying for me, if you're not loving me, if you're not supporting me, you are a distraction. And we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. So always ask yourself, when I'm around this person, is my mental health improving or is it getting worse? If it's getting worse, you need distance. You go that way, I go this way. And love them from a distance. That's how to get rid of friends and family no longer serving you. It doesn't mean that you have to cut them off. It doesn't mean that you never ever have to speak to them again. It just means that right now, we have to take some time apart. Right now, some distance has to be created between us. Right now, you go this way, I go that way. I'll love you from a distance. Until you can learn how to respect my own unique way of seeing the world, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Adios, ciao. Okay? Realize this today, deep divers. 7-day vegan challenge. I got a personal story for you. When I was transitioning to the plant-based diet many, many years ago, I was at a party and there was just meat, just beef, chicken, steak on the table being served. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to eat that. And I had a family member laughing at me saying, oh my gosh, look at you, you're like skin and bone, because I was losing a lot of weight because I was transitioning. And that made me feel like really shaky, baby. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing weight. Like, maybe they're right. Maybe this whole plant-based thing is just crazy and I should just go back to consuming animal flesh and steak and all of that stuff. Then I'm like, wait a minute, no. Let me stand up for what I truly believe in. And guess what happened, deep divers? When I got a YouTube Gold Award, that same family member reached out to me and they were like, oh my gosh, Ralph, I'm doing the 7-day vegan challenge too. You want to go out and eat with me? I'm like, no. You remember what you told me? So realize this, they will be asking you for advice down the line. They will be asking you for health advice down the line, right? So let them not believe in you, because you will be the one that's laughing. When your dreams manifest, they will be begging for a feature. Deep divers, how to get rid of friends and family no longer serving you. Whose life is it anyway? Whose life is it anyway? I had to ask myself this question when I was growing up, and I call this like the conveyor belt lifestyle, in this matrix where a lot of our parents, family members, even friends have planned out our life for us. And it's hard to find our own uniqueness, our own individuality. So you have to ask yourself, whose life is this anyway? Do what's best for you, not what's best for them, because you have to face yourself in the mirror every single day. They had their time, deep divers. Now it's yours. What? Slow motion this side. And I know, right? Certain times, family members, they tell you about, oh, be careful, because that happened to me. No, you have to tell them this. That happened to you, but I wasn't there to correct you, so don't correct me. Let me make my own mistakes with dignity. I will learn, I will fall, I will fail, but I will live to see another day. Oh, they went silent, like just pure silent, right? They had their time, meaning that they made mistakes. So allow yourself to live the life you truly want, even if it includes mistakes, which it will. But just remind them that, hey, you had your time. Now it's my time to shine. I'm going to take this calculated risk on my business. I'm going to travel the whole world right now. I'm not going to go to college right now. I'm going to quit that job right now to focus on what I really love to do, which is do a little samba, baby. And this is what makes me happy. Now let's talk about certain friends. How to get rid of friends no longer serving you. Deep divers. I used to have friends who weren't really friends. They were distractions in disguise. They would always be wanting me to move away from my true purpose, because they knew I was destined for greatness. You see, many times deep divers, people, especially friends, so-called friends, they can see what you are about to become, that you have a lot going for you, and they don't want to see you shine. They do not want to see you manifest. So guess what? They always want to see you drunk though. So now you're with them, because misery loves company. Crabs in a barrel, in a bucket. When you are getting out of that environment, when you're doing good for yourself, they want to hold you back. So to get rid of these crabs, these friends who aren't friends at all, you have to be radical in your approach. You have to say, look, if you aren't here to support me in my mission statement, we don't have anything to discuss right now. Goodbye. Uh-oh. Always ask yourself, how is my life improving when I'm around this person? Am I becoming happier, healthier, financially, more independent? Or am I slipping? Am I getting careless? Am I deviating away from my true purpose? Certain friends always want you in the club, so when you wake up, you don't remember a damn thing. They always want you focusing on something outside of yourself. And to get rid of these kinds of people, we have to not be worried of losing people, because the universe will always replace what it takes away from you. What? Slow motion this side. I had to lose certain friends to find my real soul tribe. Deep divers, that's you. That's the deep divers. So don't be afraid to lose certain people, family members, friends, because the universe will always replace what you lose. Deep divers, how to get rid of friends and family no longer serving you. Now, I actually grew up in Africa for 1 year. I was born in London. I went to school and I grew up there. Really grew up, because when you're in Africa, you really grow up quick. I went to school there when I was 10 for 1 year, okay? And changed my life. And in Africa, in West Africa where I was, Sierra Leone, they have this saying that it takes a village to raise a child. And it was like such an amazing time for me. I learned so much, deep divers. But what did I learn? The best thing of all is that I had family members everywhere. And that's why they always say, like, people say, brother, she's my sister, right? Because it's one big family. So I learned this, deep divers. We have family everywhere. Your extended family, your soul tribe, this is part of your family, right? So to get rid of family and friends no longer serving you, realize that you have an extended family waiting to support you. You have an extended family waiting for you to lean on them. Just lean on them, deep divers. Lean on them. Lean on me. When you're alone, I'll be there. Deep divers, how to get rid of friends and family no longer serving you. Now, limit your time spent with them. Anytime you have people who are living with you, you're living with them, and you can't really just get away right now, just limit the time you spend with them. That's all you got to do. And then spend more time with people who help you grow your dream. Stop sharing your dreams with people who are not ready to nurture them. What? Slow motion this side. You owe it to yourself today, deep divers, to realize that you have to walk with people on a similar mission to you. It's not personal. If they don't get your lifestyle, guess what? You don't get theirs either. And that's okay. Like the great psychologist Fritz Perls said, I am not in this world to live up to your expectations. You do your thing and I do mine. And if by chance we meet, that's beautiful. But if not, well, it can't be helped. And once you realize that, deep divers, well, you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. We're just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody diving deep. Check out the amazing good ass prana shirts today, deep divers, at ralphsmart.com/clothes. If you have a question for me, deep divers, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters, and the model search is on. If you are a sexy ass model, with a lot of heart, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. And if this video resonated with you, check out the new book then. For more information like this, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Keep looking at those birds up there like such a happy family. That's what we should all have, deep divers. A happy family and a happy home. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Have a beautiful day. Peace.